Sea Dog. What's up, Cancer? Let me clip this on there. So, for those of you with Cancer rising, you hosted this new moon eclipse in your fifth house of creativity, sex, recreation, fun, parties, creative expression, children, young people, flirtations, fun. This is your fun house, it's your bliss sector. This was an interesting eclipse because, the moon and Venus are not known to be comfortable, in the sign of Scorpio. They're known to be it's kind of at their detriment and kind of in that sign. So, I mean, there may have been some harder realities or some maybe darker circumstances or difficulties, but there's also promise here as well. And this story will come full circle at the full moon in Taurus, which will be in your 11th house of friends, hopes, future happiness goals, social networking. There's a lot going on here for Cancer rising. You guys are experiencing like the complete opposite transits as Capricorn rising. So it's all pretty interesting. I think out of all of the signs, all of the rising signs, Cancer rising, it has the hardest Mars retrograde transit out of everybody. I mean, really just the water rising signs in general, because all the water rising signs are experiencing the Mars retrograde in water houses. And for you, it's your 12th house. So this new moon eclipse, new moon in your 5th house of children, fun, parties. This is our kind of our social axis. This is where we meet and mingle. It's also kind of a creative axis where we, collaborate with others on joint projects and things like that. So 5th house, creativity, dating, lighthearted, fun, like flirtations and whatnot, falling in love, things close to our heart. And 11th house is like friendships, social networking, social media, and all of that. So the corresponding full moon in Taurus will happen in that sector, the 11th house. The Mars retrograde, it initially begins in a degree of Gemini associated with the 10 of Swords. So you guys have been hosting Mars in your 12th house for a long time now. And that's like not a comfy place for Mars. That's our unconscious. It's our deep, unconscious or, dream sector or healing and recovery sector. It's not comfy to have Mars there. It can be very triggering. It can also mean that our own personal desires take a back seat and we kind of play a supportive role to others, or there's a lot of deep healing and recovery going on. But it can tend to make things feel a little bit frustrated there. For you, Cancer rising, when Mars retrogrades, this is a degree of Gemini associated with the 10 of Swords. And what this means is that whatever the, situations that you felt maybe burdened with or, having to deal with behind the scenes, you can only carry so much. So if you've been playing a supportive role for others, or if you've been feeling kind of oppressed or held back, or you've got some sort of unconscious shadow work to do, this is an opportunity. This Mars retrograde is an opportunity to reevaluate. What's up, Laura? To reevaluate the things that you're taking on, and also to reevaluate fears, fears that maybe you can drop, or, for some of you, even recovery protocols that you can take on, something that you can get rid of here that maybe has been a burden to you psychologically, spiritually, or otherwise. Because you can't multitask and juggle and take on everything for everybody. Cancer energy loves to be the mother hen for everyone. So during this Mars retrograde cycle, it's possible that something will naturally ebb off on its own. Others of you will make a decision to no longer be a martyr for a particular person or situation, or there may be some dreams or fantasies or illusions that are not feasible, and you'll have to reevaluate and, release that. But for a lot of you, some of you have been making a lot of sacrifices for others. And that will naturally come to a close because this degree of Gemini, when it begins, is associated with the Ten of Swords. So what this means is that something has got to go, and this can be something that you've been carrying around privately for a long time, something that you can no longer carry or no longer deal with. Some of you, this is dreams or illusions. Others of you, it can be addictions or compulsions or just things ways that you've been sabotaging yourself, or simply just a situation that has been a burden. And it's possible that during this Mars retrograde, this can come to a close. Some of you, this may be a good time to get some extra therapy or support, if you feel a need to get support from others. But some of you have been a support for others. And this Mars retrograde will, basically allow you to finally release something, let something go, set down a burden, possibly once and for all, possibly like permanently, going forward. So it's an interesting retrograde for you. And then we have Jupiter, which backs back into Pisces tonight at 10:10 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. So this is interesting because this degree of Pisces is associated with the Ten of Cups, and this is it's your ninth house, right? Yeah. It's in your ninth house of people and places at a distance, higher learning, study. So this is an interesting time for you to focus on broadening your mind, broadening your understanding of certain things, increasing your freedom. It's going to lighten things up for you. Some of you can feel a sense of relief as Jupiter heads back into this sign. And if you happen to have planets in like the later degrees of Cancer, you'll feel this trine right away. And this is a supportive trine. So you may even have some opportunities as well come back up during this retrograde phase. So it's basically going to bring good opportunities to broaden the mind, get a higher perspective on things, and maybe even brush up on some learning, some research, or some study, get more credentials under your belt, or, study things like, spiritual things. This can really bring some interesting spiritual experiences for some of you. Definitely a huge learning opportunity or learning curve. You can go over old experiences and look at them in a new light. Some of you, this may involve people and places at a distance, or some sort of philosophy, maybe even spiritual or religious experiences, teachers, gurus. Some of you may decide to take a course, or, even join some sort of like group, of some kind. This is an interesting phase, for you, because this eclipse cycle, it takes place on an axis that is very sociable. It's very cooperative as well. It's working together with others. But you're definitely going to be releasing some things, letting go of some things. Some of you may even be ending certain like ties to certain groups, certain friendships, anything that feels really culty and weird, or things that feel like they're just fantastical and too out there, in the sense that it can never really be realized. Because the Ten of Cups, again, this is where, Jupiter and Pisces, backtracking the degree that Jupiter backtracks into here is associated with the Ten of Cups. So this is our ultimate emotional fulfillment. This is our dream, our quintessential happy ending, And so here in the ninth house, which it'll backtrack into, this is really an eye-opening thing here. This is a vision quest. This is a mind-expanding, consciousness-expanding experience. So some of you are definitely going to be hitting some huge learning curves, possibly even catalyzed by people that are very close to your heart, interactions that are close to your heart, children, young people, love interests, and the like. It can actually almost be a catalyzing thing that causes you to want to know more, want to understand more. Huge learning curves, bogus learning journey for you, and this will help you to basically get into alignment with your happy ending. Because eventually Jupiter will go forward again, back into your 10th house. And by that point, you'll probably be feeling a lot more solid about larger life goals, things that you want to master. Some of you are even, this isn't going to be for all of you, but some of you are even considering going back to school or taking certain courses in order to, essentially get credentials under your belt so that you feel you master. Some of you are going to be mastering a new skill, whether this is real on paper, credentialed like from an institution, or if this is simply a more private thing where you're more autodidact, learning, where you're teaching yourself. But in either case, it's a huge learning curve. Some of you are going to be doing a lot of, it's kind of a vision quest, but definitely some huge learning experiences, possibly through friendships or people close to your heart. Could be a little bit of both, because the eclipse is your 5th and 11th. But yeah, the corresponding full moon will be in Taurus in your 11th house. So this can actually see a certain phase put behind you, by the time that full moon happens. You and or people close to your heart can be in a new phase of life. And it's sort of an upgrade energy. There's definitely some huge changes going on for everybody. And for you, this can involve love interests, and it can involve creative projects, groups you belong to, friends, social networking, the internet, social media, humanitarian efforts, humanitarianism. But yeah, you hosted this eclipse in your 5th house. So this is our creative expression, how we express ourselves, our sense of fun and enjoyment. Some of you are really feeling a desire to get away from it all. But yeah, Mars through the 12th for Cancer rising. It's a pretty, frustrating Mars transit. That's not a fun place for Mars to be, but it's valuable in and of itself. It's even the hard transits are valuable. They're valuable, valuable learning experiences. Again, a lot of you've been playing a supportive role, maybe for others who are struggling. Others of you have been struggling yourself. But this Mars retrograde will allow you to do some releasing and unburdening yourself. So let's kick it off with some boops. Lunar transmissions. Yeah. So this is an interesting eclipse axis for Cancer rising because, yeah, a lot of you can be feeling actually some support from others around you, friendships. It's very similar to the Cap rising. It's so interesting because it's like, yeah, I'm Cap rising. I know Cancer rising is experiencing all the complete opposite transits as me. But because of that, they also have a lot in common because it's like the same axis is activated for us, And so it's a pretty interesting time. It's pretty fascinating. Yin and yang. All right. Let's see what you need to hear. Messages for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Stellium. I will say that with this axis activated on the eclipse points, it's definitely a valuable time to figure out, who your real friends are. And for Cancer, also, like, who the real teachers are, what the real knowledge is, real knowledge versus just protocol, being able to discern truth from tradition. So some of you are definitely embarking on some bogus learning journeys. All right, Sea Dog, messages for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Stellium. With your 5th house activated in Scorpio season, this is definitely Cancer's, whoa, there's the 10 of Cups flying out. Some of y'all are seeking a good time. You're seeking fun. You're seeking enjoyment. You could also be feeling intensely about romantic matters, creative matters, matters of joy. Scorpio season, it's always the energy of Scorpio. It's a huge focus on depth, mysticism, eroticism, research, the taboo, the hidden, very intense energy, and this is, so I mean, Cancer rising, you guys take love very seriously. do or die, and you also take joy very, very seriously. All right. Some of you may be dealing with intense matters in regards to loved ones, children or younger people, creative projects, creative interests, or maybe there's a renewed interest here in really seeking out living your dream, living the dream. Some of you are seeking some liberating experiences. You know, Jupiter backing into the 9th house as well can make you want to expand your mind, get out of the house, travel, you know, engage yourself. It's very much seeking stimulation. But not just any kind of stimulation. It's like Cancer rising doesn't want to just be like, you know, engaged in like vapid interactions. They want depth, you know, but they also want joy. They want fun. All right, let's see what's going on here. Knight of Cups. So there it is. There's that 5th house energy, just wearing your heart on your sleeve. This is our house of romance as well. So some of you are actually feeling pretty romantic right now. And 5 of Swords reverse and the 4 of Cups. Okay, that's Moon in Cancer. So some of you are feeling a little bit conflicted about a situation inside, maybe mentally conflicted. Some of you may be feeling a little bit blah, you know, or you're dealing with someone that's feeling blah. You may be feeling rejected, or someone you're dealing with does. Maybe you're unhappy with where things are at right now, or with what is on offer. What's under the 4 of Cups? The 3 of Cups reverse. So either there's something kind of dragging down the party atmosphere. Maybe someone's not able to party with you right now, or there's something going on socially that is, you know, kind of party pooper energy, or there's a third party situation of some kind, some sort of disunity or social kerfuffle or overindulgence. Someone could be over imbibing. We got King of Wands reverse under that. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This is someone that has high standards, is standing on principle, or they're like, I'm right, you're wrong, and that's that. This could be a fire sign of significance. Maybe you're turning your nose up to something, or you feel like someone's turning their nose up to you. Some of you may feel like you're dealing with someone that feels like they're too good for you or something. I don't know. What's under that? Oh, the 9 of Cups reverse. There's some sadness here. Hierophant reverse under that. That's Taurus energy, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And the King of Pentacles. So more earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. 2 of Wands, and then the Devil, Capricorn energy. So there's been some decisions here. There's a plan in the works, or in the very least, you're thinking about the future and maybe forming a plan, a game plan forward here. Heartbeat of the read, we have the Moon. So this is Pisces energy. There could be a lot of confusion. You or someone you care about can be driven by a lot of unconscious desires, unconscious, you know, drives here. You could feel equally compelled but hesitant, you know, at the same time about a situation. Some of you are navigating quite a confusing conundrum here, or just there could be a very confusing atmosphere. This is interesting because Mars is stirring up, you know, your 12th house. And that is kind of like having a bull in a china shop, you know, because the 12th house is so sensitive, delicate, quiet. Having Mars there can sometimes be disturbing. Okay, your challenge is the Temperance reverse. So this is Sagittarius energy, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Either you or someone you care about is out of balance, impatient. Maybe you're impatient. Maybe someone needs to get their balance back. This can be an issue of bad mixtures, bad alchemy, or haste, you know, impatience. And there's a lot of confusion. So it's possible you or someone you care about is not thinking very clearly, or there's a lot hidden. 4 of Swords is driving this whole situation. So this is rest, recovery. You could be recovering from something, or someone you care about can be kind of checked out or needing to get a lot of rest, downtime, and recovery. In the recent past, wow, 3 of Swords. Now I see why. So there may have been something that was heartbreaking here in the recent past for you or someone you care about. Maybe you were feeling emotionally conflicted inside, or maybe torn, or someone you were dealing with was suffering. Crowning you, we have the Fool. So this is starting over at 0. This is a clean slate, starting over again. It's like maybe something went wrong and now it's like, okay, we're going to try again. Pick up where we left off or just start completely fresh here with the full Four of Swords. Okay, near future, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So this is Jupiter, which goes back into Pisces tonight at 10:10 p.m. over here in California. So your approach, wow, that's the card that corresponds to Jupiter in Pisces. So you're definitely thinking about your ultimate happy ending, your quintessential dream here. Wanting a happy ending wanting to see a happy conclusion to a situation. In your environment, we have the Six of Swords. Someone here could feel a little bit stuck in their head or stuck in limbo, unable to move on, but also unable to move forward or advance forward the way they would like to. Someone here could also be kind of like having a hard time. It's like they're in limbo right now, in like a bardo state here. All right, so Six of Pentacles reverse in your hopes and fears, outcome, Seven of Wands. Some of you are worried that something's not mutual or that something's going to be imbalanced or you're going to feel like you're the one doing all of the giving. So we have this Four of Cups here at the base of the read. So it's a little bit of somebody could be kind of in the blahs. Maybe that's you. Maybe it's someone you're dealing with. You're definitely highly idealizing something or someone here. Ten of Cups. This could be a family situation, a home situation, or just your vision of a happy ending. Let's clarify the moon at the heartbeat of this reading. Why is this here? Pisces energy. The Queen of Wands. Wow. So this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Let's get one more. And the Lovers. Okay. The Gemini energy. And the Five of Swords reverse. So some of you there may be some secrets or hidden things. You may be dealing with someone you have a very strong attraction to, but either you're keeping this hidden or someone here has some difficult choices to make and they're immersed in confusion. They're having a mental conflict here. This could be you as well, Cancer. Some of you could be very attracted to someone, but you feel at a crossroads or you have some difficult choices to make here. But there's a lot of confusion, intrigue, mystery, or hidden things. Let's clarify Temperance reverse as the challenge. Why is this here? A Judgment reverse. There may have been a miscalculation and there's impatience or haste. This may have been hasty decisions or something that someone is ignoring, dealing with. What is this? Okay, Two of Wands. Yeah. So there's definitely been a decision made and there's a plan. There's a future plan that someone could be impatient to enact or get the show on the road here, but it's possible that someone is needing to recover here. They're needing a little more time to recover. Let me clarify the Three of Swords in the recent past. Five of Wands. Wow. So there was a lot of cooks in the kitchen here in the recent past. There may have been conflicts of interest or a lot of people involved. Maybe a lot of competition. For some of you, there may have been like squabbles, jealousy, or just too many differing perspectives. Someone may have felt torn in two. What is this? Five of Wands. The Ace of Cups. Wow. Whatever this was, there was a lot of love involved. Some of you were really sensitive to all of the issues here in the recent past. There was something very sensitive being navigated here for those of you that this is meant for. Yeah, wow. Strength reverse. So you or someone could have been feeling weak in the recent past. Underconfident, weak, either mentally, physically, emotionally. They were navigating some weakness. Some of you had a weakness for someone, a soft spot for someone. What's the Four of Swords driving this whole situation? Emperor reverse. Okay, that's Aries energy, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Let's get one more. And the Magician. Okay, so it's you or someone here has been feeling completely powerless over a situation and they're needing to recover, they're needing to rest. But someone is trying to get into alignment and manifest something here. Let's clarify the Fool. It's kind of like, whoops, we miscalculated. Something happened. There was a miscalculation. Let's try again. Let's start over from scratch with this Fool energy. Let's clarify the Fool. The Page of Cups. Okay. Some of you, this may be a new beginning or something with potential here, or just it could represent an apology, or excuse me, it can represent just you being in a very beginner's mind right now. Beginner's mind. That's a very sweet space to be in, because it's actually one of the wisest, spaces that a person can occupy here. This is very sensitive energy. You could be dealing with a child or someone younger than you, or this is your own energy and you're just kind of open. You're open, you're very sensitive to what's going on within and around you, very sensitive to nuance. What is this? The Hermit. Wow. So there's a lot of, this is Virgo energy. Something here has caused you, this is very like ancient but young energy. This is really interesting. It's the beginner's mind with the wise elder, and then this Fool card. So this is really contemplative energy. There's something that may have caused a great deal of reflection. You're really going within here. Some of you may be spending a lot of time alone and you're doing a lot of contemplation here. Others of you may be dealing with someone that is spending a lot of time alone and doing a lot of contemplation and is sort of healing. There's an innocence to this energy, whosever energy this is. It's very innocent, but it's also very wise at the same time. Okay, the Six of Wands. So you definitely want to win. You want to see someone win. You want a victory in a situation. Let me clarify the Wheel in the near future. Whoa, the Nine of Swords. Let's get one more. And the Ten of Pentacles. And the Eight of Cups. Five of Cups reverse. Okay. In the near future, what I'm seeing here is something is definitely it's changing. Something is changing. It seems like it's ultimately for the better, but it's possible that the change itself may be difficult, or it may cause some anxiety. There can be a family or home situation involved in this, or there's a whole family involved, and someone here could be suffering. I don't know if this is you or someone you're dealing with, or that you have anxiety around changes here. Someone may need to walk away from something in order to bounce back from a disappointment. This may also require a bit of a vision quest with the Eight of Cups here. Let me clarify your approach, because you've got the Ten of Cups as your approach. Like, you're wanting a happy ending, a secure bag. Let's clarify this. Okay, Knight of Wands reverse. And the Seven of Swords. And the Knight of Cups. Some of you are low-key kind of frustrated with the situation. Some of you feel like you have to, this is not going to be for all of you, but some of you even feel like you have to like strategize or sneak around in order to take action in a situation. Why is the Seven of Swords here? The Knight of Pentacles reverse. And the Hangman reverse. So something or someone is going really, really slow. It's very slow. There's delays. Some of you are encountering delays, or you're dealing with someone that's stubborn. I don't know. Let me clarify the Six of Swords reverse in your environment. Someone here feels stuck, unable to advance forward, unable to move on. What's the Six of Swords reverse? Three of Pentacles reverse. Okay. And the Death reverse. And the Star reverse. It's weird that I use the word bardo. So somebody here is navigating some kind of transformation and they feel stuck. Either there's someone here that doesn't want to let go of something, doesn't want to let go of you, doesn't want to let go of something, or they're dealing with a death rebirth cycle that is just going on, and they feel stuck in this transformation process. It's almost like this energy of someone feeling stuck in a caterpillar or a pupa phase, or stuck inside their cocoon. They want to emerge as a butterfly. Some of them are navigating depression or hopelessness. They had to have a lack of faith here. Star reverse. Yeah, someone's definitely in change. They're dealing with some sort of transition, some sort of change. Let me clarify your hopes and fears. 6 of Pentacles reverse. What is this here? Okay, Queen of Cups reverse. That's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. And the Devil. Okay, there's definitely... Okay, that's Capricorn energy. What's the Devil? The Knight of Swords. Okay, some of you are actually... You could be worried about somebody losing control over their emotions or becoming very impulsive, excessively impulsive. I mean, whenever I clarify the Devil, whatever falls on top of it is like it represents that energy, excessive, magnified. With the Knight of Swords, this is like excessive amount of energy, like an impulse, and just, like really, really impulsive, sharp, and jarring like amount of energy here. That's weird. 7 of Wands. And also the Queen of Cups reverse. I mean, that's like either somebody being very cold or out of control of their emotion. Some of you are worried that somebody's going to lose their balance, or I don't know. Let me clarify the 7 of Wands and the outcome. So either this is blockages, somebody putting up a wall, boundaries, or this is someone persisting through a lot of obstacles and trying to maintain their position in a situation. What's the 7 of Wands? Whoa, Queen of Swords reverse. So this is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, Sun, Moon, or Rising. For those of you that this is meant for, there could be someone here that's very pissed off with you, unhappy with you. They could be putting a boundary. Some of them are straight up blocking you. Or someone is upset here. Someone is very upset and they're definitely putting up a wall. What is this? 6 of Cups reverse. Okay, this is somebody that's very like triggered here, or they have bad memories. There's some sort of bad memory that's been triggered. They're very upset in this outcome. 10 of Wands, or they're burdened by something that wow. Let me clarify your hopes and fear, or what's going on in your environment. Somebody is very, very sad. They feel let down, sad. Someone here is walking away from something. Why is the 10 of Pentacles here? Queen of Pentacles. It's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And the King of Wands reverse. Somebody has put their foot down or is going to in the near future. This could be someone putting their foot down or standing on some kind of principle, moral standard. Like, we're not doing that anymore. I'm not settling for that. That's not good enough. That doesn't measure up. Or someone is like, I'm right, you're wrong. Some of you, this could be a third wheel, because we have the 3 Pentacles in reverse in your environment. So there could be somebody that you and another person like are on the same page with, or there's simply somebody that's going through a difficult time and it's taking forever to close out, or something's needing to close out and someone is upset here. Let me clarify. The 10 of Cups with the Knight of Wands reverse is a bit weird. Let me clarify this. It's talking, not talking. And the King of Swords reverse. There's somebody you're not speaking with, but you're watching, or there's something you're keeping to yourself. Plans, thoughts you're having. I don't know. This could be you could have air in your chart. Someone you're dealing with could have air in their chart. Okay, Ace of Swords and the High Priestess. There's something secretive about this. or you feel like you need to keep certain things private or keep certain things to yourself, or you're trying to get to the bottom of something and use your intuition in a situation to get at the truth, to make sure you're making correct choices. Why is the Seven of Swords in your approach, though? Possibly for some of you, there's something, it's like you feel like you have to go around to get at the truth. I don't know. What is this? Why is the seven? What is the Seven of Swords? Three of Wands reverse. Again, more, that was the same kind of vibe that I clarified it before, which was impatience. There's something going very, very slow. And either you feel like you have to go around a certain situation, or you have to like communicate with someone about something in private. Others of you are not very hopeful in a particular situation. Let me clarify this. The Seven of Cups. This is Venus and Scorpio. So there's something you feel very, very strongly about. Some of you, there is a concern here about someone you care about. Others of you, there's a lot of confusion in your love life, and it's as simple as that. But there could be some confusion and some intense feelings around a situation involving someone you care about. Why is this outcome what it is? What does this mean? The Tower. Jesus Christ. So somebody here either gets really defensive out of nowhere, and it looks like this is exactly what you're worried about, is somebody going off on one all of a sudden, taking you like kind of it's very kind of a shocking, jarring energy in your hopes and fears. In the outcome, there is some sort of something's got to give. I can see that much. You're very protective here, either of yourself or of someone. Someone could be putting up walls, putting up boundaries, or they're very hurt. What is this? The Ten of Swords. Yikes. So this is like peak psychological suffering. I don't know what this is, but whatever it is, somebody is on their way out of it. The Five of Pentacles reversed. What I'm seeing here, the moral of this story, what's come out so far, is that it's possible that you're in a situation where you really have high ideals. You want the best for yourself and others you care about. Something may get worse before it gets better. I don't know what this is or how that translates for you, or if that makes any sense at all. But it's ultimately for the better, whatever it is. It's definitely a transformation process going on here. For some of you, this involves your social life to some degree, someone in your social life, or it involves a love situation, a loved one, someone very dear to you. But someone is dealing with something that is causing a great deal of anxiety, worry, stress, sleepless nights, anxiety. You could be dealing with someone you're very enamored with, someone you care about a great deal. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, Gemini energy. We have Capricorn energy here. It could be any sign, literally any sign, but it's someone that you're very enamored with. And either you're feeling conflicted inside about a situation, or someone you care about is feeling conflicted inside. You could be worried that something is one-sided. Others of you are worried about feeling ripped off, or that something is going to be out of balance, and that someone's going to like kind of go off on one really, really suddenly, or run away, or put up walls, or just freak out, or that something is, I mean, with the devil in your hopes and fears, I mean, that's something you feel very intensely about for sure. Or you're worried about dealing with very intense people or situations. Let's see what's going on here in love. Some of you are just feeling conflicted about a situation involving someone you care about. Messages for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Stellium. Messages for Cancer, all placements and the person most on their mind. Messages for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Stellium, and the person on their mind. There's definitely what I could see in the outcome. I don't know whose energy it is, whether it's yours, Cancer, or someone you're dealing with. There's definitely somebody that's defensive and upset, or laying a boundary down of some kind. kind of putting up a wall, a barrier, is very, very defensive and hard to reach. Triggered as well. If someone is in a trauma response, you can't reach people, that are triggered like that. You can't. It's not a state that can be really reasoned with. It may not be. These are general reads. It's not going to be for all of you. Some of you are simply just encountering somebody that's very cold towards you, or they're putting up a very definitive boundary, possibly due to there was definitely elements of being triggered though. Somebody was triggered. That's just for Cancer. What does Cancer most need to hear? What I could see though is that ultimately it was for the better, because it just seems like something. It's like it gets harder before it gets easier type of deal. We are in eclipse season, so this is pretty intense. That was pretty intense. Let's see what comes out for Cancer. All placements and the person most on your mind. You've definitely got high ideals around something or someone. For whatever reason, there was a lot of weird energy, though. It was hard to figure out. I'm like, wait a minute. Okay, 10 of Cups. But restlessness, stir craziness, and sneaking around, or like secrecy, or keeping certain things to yourself, or there's a lack of communication. Very weird. Let's see what comes out for you, Cancer. All placements and the person most on your mind. All right, let's clip it. All right, we have 5 of Wands. So there could be a lot of people involved, a whole lot of cooks in the kitchen, arguments, squabbles, competition, jealousy, and the like. Too many people. And then we have nervous energy. So you could be nervous about fights, disputes, arguments, competition, jealousy. You could be nervous about somebody being argumentative. I don't know. And then we have the Moon. So this, God, again, this was literally the heartbeat of your reading. So there's something some of you were navigating something very confusing, where it's like really mysterious. There could be hidden factors involved, a lot of secrecy, or just unknown. So maybe something very unconscious on someone's part. What's under this? The 5 of Cups. Okay, so there's been some disappointment, regret, loss, incomplete union. Yeah, someone's sad. 9 of Cups reverse. There's the Devil, Capricorn energy, Queen of Wands reverse. Somebody's been miffed, or someone has pulled their energy back, or is needing to recover their forces in some way, shape, or form. Let's see how you're showing up. King of Wands reverse. So you're standing on principle. You're wanting things to be done in a very particular way. Some of you, like, this is a moral or ethical boundary that you're holding or maintaining. Or maybe there's been some decisions made and you're just like, we're not doing that again. No, I want it this particular way. This way, we're not doing that. So you're standing on some sort of principle here. On your mind, 4 of Swords. So, okay, you're either checked out, getting a lot of rest, recovery, recuperating, or someone you care about is resting and recovering and recuperating. Some of you have made a decision to check out of a situation. You've drawn some sort of line in the sand. High Priestess is the energy you're bringing. So you're definitely using your intuition to navigate a situation. You're quietly observing things. Some of you are watching a lot of tarot, or you're paying attention to things like astrology, or even just spiritual hunches that you're having. Hunches, intuitive hunches. Cancers are highly intuitive people. How you're being seen, it's very nerdy, kind of studious, reading a lot of books, doing a lot of studying, improving your skill levels, or improving your grasp or understanding of a particular topic or situation. Someone sees you as a bit introverted. This could be, they see you as maybe a friend, or they just see you as studying something or improving a situation. How you see yourself, 7 of Cups reverse. You've made up your mind. You know what you want. You know what you don't want. You're very decisive here in your energy. You feel like you've come out of confusion in certain regards in your feelings. Wow. So 8 of Wands, you definitely want to get something going. You could be in a hurry. You could be excited to talk with someone or excited about something here. Excited to get the show on the road. Person you're dealing with is showing up as the 5 of Swords reversed. So either they're feeling conflicted inside, mentally conflicted, or they're processing maybe some residual resentment. What's on their mind? Okay, this person is trying to make mental peace. They're trying to find their footing. They're trying to find mental peace with the situation here. Some of them are en route, traveling. Doesn't have to be the case, though. This person is just trying to leave behind a very difficult cycle full of strife, embarrassment, humiliation, just feeling like self-sabotage and all of that. Like, this person's trying to move on from all of that. Energy they're bringing, the Emperor. So this person's definitely trying to get back into control of their life, their body, their empire. They're bringing a very this person's trying to be a total like soldier, you know, in this situation. They're armored up. They've got boundaries, healthy boundaries, but their focus here is on maintaining control over their empire, over themselves. How you see them, having made a decision and forming a plan. They have a future plan. You could see this person as enacting a future plan, or in the very least, like now knowing what's what and what they want and what they don't want. How they see themselves, they're a bit battle weary. This is a Sagittarius energy, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This person is they're definitely trying to be resilient in a situation. They're battle weary for sure, though. They're scared to get hurt. They're not really ready to let their guard down. You know, they're kind of like they know that the story or the battle like isn't over yet. And their feelings, yeah, they want to wrap this up, or they want to graduate from something that's been very difficult for them. The world, some of them have reached a milestone, or they've reached a certain understanding or point of maturity in this situation. Energy between you, we have the Empress. We have the 8 of Cups. And we have Judgment reverse. Okay. Whew. So this is Venus energy between you. Someone here is on a vision quest, or they've walked away from something. There may have been some miscalculations here with Judgment reverse. Either miscalculations, misjudgments, or someone does not want a second chance here. They don't want to redo. They don't want a part 2. Or someone's walking away because they feel ignored. There is a mutual desire to grow and expand here between you and someone. There's a very nurturing, caring, generous, loving energy, but there's also this energy of like needing to walk away or go on a vision quest. And then there's this energy of like being ignored with this moon at the base of the reading. So there's like a feeling of like lack of clarity, feeling compelled but hesitant at the same time. Huge learning curves is what I'm sensing here. Let's see what your next move is in this situation, Sea Dog. Seems like there's a focus in both you and somebody over here on mental peace right now. Wanting rest, peace. Let's see what your next move is. All right, 5 of Wands. Okay. So we're going to have to clarify that. What is this person's next move? Okay, they're stubborn. This person is stubborn, or they're stuck. Knight of Pentacles reversed. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, Sun, Moon, Rising. Either this person is stuck in their ways, stubborn, insistent on doing something their own way. Maybe there's an argument or something. Maybe there's a difference in viewpoint. You're going to fight for something, though. Let me clarify this. What is the 5 of Wands? 3 of Wands reverse. Okay. Some of you get impatient with somebody or something. A death reverse. Okay, there's something you don't want to let go of, or maybe you're scared of change, or you'd like to help something change. This is Scorpio energy, which is Cancer rising's 5th house of lovers, love interests, creative projects, and the like. What is this person's next move? The Ace of Wands. And the Knight of Swords reverse. And the 10 of Swords. So somebody here really wants a passionate new beginning. They're insistent on going about it their own way. They're very nervous. Some of them even feel a little bit out of their depth here for some reason. It's kind of do or die energy that I'm getting here. It's a bit ultimatum vibes for some of you. Some of them are nervous about betrayal or pain. Encountering like pain. They're afraid of like discomfort or pain. Let me clarify this person's feelings towards you. Some of them are done. Others of them are trying to graduate from something or reach a point of mastery, understanding, maturity over a situation. What is this person's feelings towards Cancer? King of Cups reverse. This Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And the King of Swords. Somebody here's clinically detached from you. They're really focused on being rational, objective in this situation, detaching. They see you as kind of like friend zone vibes. What are your feelings in this situation? The Lovers, you have a choice. You feel a strong attraction or pull towards someone. You have a choice to make, though. You're at a crossroads. Let me clarify how you see yourself. You see yourself as having made a choice or having come out of confusion. What is this? The Ace of Cups. So you're really sensitive here to everything going on within and around you. Why are you being seen as the Page of Pentacles? Okay, 2 of Pentacles reverse. Somebody sees you as either having dropped them, having been dropped, or feeling overwhelmed. And the Queen of Swords. Okay, wow. So this person, as far as this person is concerned, they're matching your energy. Someone here definitely sees you as very smart, very wise, intellectual, but really detached, like cold, sort of like don't fuck with me, having really boundaried towards them. How are you viewing this person? You see them as feeling trapped, stuck in their head, stuck where they are, or feeling snowed out, ghosted, kind of like left out of the loop and alienated from you. So Hermit reverse, 8 of Swords. This is Virgo energy and air energy. A lot of air energy coming through here. What is the Emperor? Somebody over here has like completely decided to not communicate with you. They're bringing this energy of like, I'm not bothered by this anymore. I'm unbothered. They're no longer speaking with you. So you feel forced to use your intuition. Let me clarify the High Priestess. You feel tempted and weak. You have a soft spot for this person. Strength reverse. What's the King of Wands reverse? The Page of Swords. And the 9 of Swords. And the 2 of Cups reverse. Damn. Some of you feel like you've had to make some tough choices. Others of you have communicated with someone something on principle, or you've this is really weird. If you've communicated to somebody over here, I can't because of such and such, or I can't talk to you because I'm, just an example. Say you're with someone, Some of you may have communicated to somebody like, I'm married, I can't talk to you, or you're married, I can't talk to you. It wasn't easy for you to do that. This isn't going to be everyone's reading, okay? Others of you, you're conflicted because you feel a strong connection to someone, but there's something in the way or some sort of disunity. I don't know. This is very weird. This person's over here feeling hella conflicted. What's this Five of Swords reverse? They're trying to make peace with this whole situation. The Wheel. Okay, this person feels conflicted about the changes that have been made between you or changes that are going on in their life. If it's not the example that I used for you, you know, this could be something, I don't know, there could be someone you're dealing with that you feel like is troubled, you know, in some way. You're wanting to talk with them, but you feel like you can't. I don't know. This is really weird. Let me clarify the Four of Swords on your mind. Seven of Swords reverse. And the Temperance card. Okay, some of you, not all of you, have told somebody, I can't talk to you, I can't be with you, or whatever. And you're like, okay, that's done. I put that behind me. But you're actually kind of like lying to yourself because you still kind of have one foot in, one foot out in this situation. You still kind of want to heal this. Others of you may be trying to overlook the fact that something may take longer to heal than you want it to. Others of you, what is the Four of Swords? Why is the Seven of Swords reverse? Seven of Wands reverse. And the 10 of Wands. And the Three of Swords reverse. Yes, something could take longer to heal than you may be telling yourself it will. Some of you kind of know that. This could be something you're going through or something you care about is going through. I don't know. There's something here, though, that with the Seven of Swords reverse, I mean, this is interesting to me, too, because Cancer rising is experiencing Mars through the 12th. This is kind of, the 12th can be a number of different things. It can be really beautiful mystical experiences. It's kind of where we merge with the universe. But it's also where we can self-sabotage. It's also where we can bullshit ourselves. It's where we keep secrets from others and from ourselves, you know. Let me clarify your feelings. Three of Cups. Some of you actually want to, you either want to party with somebody, you're in a hurry to party with somebody, or you have a couple of different options here, or you're dealing with a friend. Some of you are attracted to a friend, or you want to come together with someone, you want to reconcile or reunite with them, or have a good time with them. The Sun, that's Leo energy. Yeah, some of you you're in a hurry to get to the good parts in a situation. Others of you, you want to reveal your feelings. What is this, Sun? Oh, wow. Nine of Cups reverse. And the Knight of Wands. There's a lot of passion, lust, and like Andrew WK vibes coming through for you, Cancer. You're just like, let's get the party started. It's time to party hard. Like, so some of you are in a really big hurry to get to the good parts in a situation. Why are you feeling so spicy in your next move? What is going on here? You're just so spicy. This is like a very competitive drive, or just you feel motivated to fight for something, or to, what is the Five of Wands? The Star reverse. And the Moon. And the Queen of Pentacles reverse. That's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, Sun, Moon, rising. Some of you are like trying to fight on behalf of someone, possibly an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, Pisces, or someone with with Pisces or Aquarius in their chart, or Scorpio in their chart. I don't know. But it's like something lights a fire under your ass. You're like, I'm going to fight for this, or I'm going to fight for this person, or you want to get past someone's barriers or their mistrust or their hopelessness. You want to see someone win, or you want to win in a situation. There's just something making you kind of either competitive or spicy. I don't know what this is. How are you being viewed? Somebody here sees you as either feeling rejected or is rejecting them. kind of meh, like Four of Cups. Let me clarify how this person is viewing themselves. The Hierophant reverse, so it's Taurus energy, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This person is definitely determined to go their own way and to listen to their own inner guidance, inner authority, rather than to answer outside authority or answer to outside authority. Or they're wary of a lack of commitment here. Or they're distancing themselves. Okay, whoa. Page of Wands. And the Devil. Jeez. Okay, so that's Capricorn energy. Some of you, what was that fluffy thing? Some of you are dealing with someone, I don't know what's going on here. It was someone involved at some point, and somebody like was just like, I don't care. Someone here feels very strongly about something. That's all I can really say. Someone is very tunnel vision about what they desire. Some of them are being driven by desires that are so strong that it's almost like they don't, I don't know. This is weird. Some of them are like wary of you or of something you got going on. I don't know. They feel like they're matching your energy though with this aloofness, this emotionally unavailable energy. They're like, we're done here. Let's clarify this person's feelings. Okay, yeah, this has caused this person, something here has caused this person to feel moody. Like their moods have fluctuated. They felt really uncertain in this situation. Let me clarify their feelings. You've got choices. You have choices. You have a strong attraction, but maybe some difficult choices here. Some of you have a soft spot for somebody. Let's clarify this person's feelings towards you. Drama. Mercury and Leo. So maybe there was more than one person involved in the situation at one point or another, or somebody here simply like wants to flirt with you. Oh no. And in Moon in Aquarius. So yeah, somebody over here has felt really kind of confused. Some days they feel emotionally aloof, emotionally detached. Other days they want to flirt with you. Maybe they've felt hot and cold themselves, or they felt hot cold off at you, and it left them feeling not like uncertain. I don't know. This is weird. It's like really emotionally detached energy, but also warm at the same time. Some of them that have felt like there's some sort of bone to pick with you, or they felt competitive in this situation, or needing like, what is this? Yeah, Sun in Aries. This person had felt like they needed to stand up for themselves, or they felt a need to distance themselves and focus on their independence. Somebody here could have like straight up blocked you. I don't know. I don't know who this is for, but don't take it if it's not yours. What's the Emperor and the Ace of Swords reverse? Mercury and Libra. This is interesting. So somebody here blocked you. They were tempted by you, and maybe after not being able to influence you any longer, they were like, fuck you then. And they just like blocked you. I don't know. This person has felt very conflicted though. They're just trying, what I see here is somebody trying to make peace with decisions that have been made. They're feeling very conflicted inside though. Let's clarify the Emperor one more time. Jupiter and Aries. Yeah, this person made a decision to just put themselves first in this situation, become very stoic, very independent. It's like something caused them to armor up, whether towards you or towards other people that were trying to influence them. So take what resonates. This person could have blocked you out, or they're blocking out other people. I don't know. But something caused this person to be like, this is my body. This is my life. This is my empire. Nobody treats me like that. Like it caused them to really get into their solar plexus and, you know, lay down the law, lay down some boundaries, possibly because, I don't know, what is the Devil energy for how they see themselves? Moon in Capricorn. This person could have Capricorn somewhere in their big three. So this person is trying to repress their emotions or gain control over their emotions. Let me clarify their next move. They're real stubborn in their next move about something, but they're very nervous as well. They have a lot of passion behind all of this, is what's weird. They're on to something new, though. They want a new start in their life. What is this person feeling towards Cancer? Okay, wow. Moon in Leo. Mercury in Cancer. And Jupiter in Scorpio. With Jupiter and Virgo. It's so weird when Jupiter and Virgo and Jupiter and Scorpio come out together like that. That combination of cards, it just reminds me of like Savior in the Streets and Freak in the Sheets, because we got Jupiter and Virgo, which is all patient, chaste, and then Jupiter and Scorpio, which is like total freak. It's called manipulation in this deck. What are you feeling towards this person? This person could be nervous about being manipulated. Some of them are healing. They're focused on healing. They could want to date other people. I don't know. I'm not really sure what's going on here. Let me clarify your feelings in this situation, Sea Dog. You're trying to control yourself and your emotions and your temptations, and some of you are focused on like Tegrity Farms. You're like, you're trying to rein yourself in. You're being perceived as distant too. Some of you are being seen as somebody that is dropped to someone or is being dropped. What are you feeling? You're pulling a lot of Capricorn. You just pulled Saturn in Cap. You've pulled Jupiter in Cap. Some of you this is like Tegrity Farms. You're like sticking to something here. Out of integrity. Your focus here is on growth, maturity, integrity, health. You just pulled Sun in Virgo. Wow. So some of you are really wanting to heal. You could also be focused on your work situation, or you could be dealing with a Virgo of significance. There's something here that you could also be trying to heal or help. This could be service for others. Some of you are feeling particularly devoted or protective of like a loved one or of other people or of yourself. I don't know. We have Sun in Virgo, a lot of Earth coming through in your feelings, and Jupiter in Taurus. Some of you are protecting the status of a relationship or your own values. You're standing up for your own values, or it's like you're standing up for something or someone here. What is your next move? What are you feeling in your next move? You're all spicy. Moon in Libra. Some of you are trying to fight for a relationship. And Venus in Cancer. Yeah, you're trying to fight for a relationship here or for a happy ending. Like love. You could feel kind of vulnerable, or you feel like somebody else is vulnerable. And then Venus in Scorpio. Damn. Those secrets. Some of you are trying to persist through some really confusing or demoralizing situations, or there's someone you're really drawn to. But others of you, there's like a strong feeling driving you here. It's kind of, what's the Five of Wands? Sun in Capricorn. You could be dealing with someone with Cap in their big three. Others of you you're putting up boundaries. Some of you are fighting an authority figure or a protocol or a way of doing things. You're like, no. You're standing up for something or someone. Tegrity Farms. You're like laying down the law. What is this? Okay, Jupiter in Cancer. I don't know what this is, but you could be fighting on behalf of a loved one. Why am I getting such like protective instincts coming off of this? Correct me if I'm wrong, fam. Let's clarify judgment reverse between you and someone. Sun in Aquarius. And Mercury in Aries. For some of you, there's been an impulsive miscalculation or an impulsive decision on behalf of a friend, or somebody was impulsive and like, I don't know, someone could be ignoring someone and putting them in a friend zone. Others of you, there's been such as some sort of miscalculation based either on a lack of information or I don't know. Why is this here? Somebody may have been really impulsive or rash and maybe had to learn from their mistakes. Let me clarify this. What is the sun in Aquarius? So when you're dealing with an Aquarius of significance, okay, Jupiter in Leo. And Mercury in Sagittarius. Live and learn. Some of you are, this could be all internet related for some of you, like internet drama is coming to mind for some reason. There's been some sort of disclosures here and someone's ignoring, I don't know. Why is the Empress here? Clarify the Empress. This is very nurturing energy. That's why this is so confusing. What's the Empress? Saturn in Taurus. That's interesting. The Empress is associated with Venus. You know, it's a card of Venus. That's Taurus's ruler. So there could be somebody here that doesn't feel good enough or is going through a struggle right now in finances, mentally, physically. Someone could be under the weather and there's this caring, nurturing energy, or what is this? Mars in Aries. And Moon in Cancer. Why is the Eight of Cups here? Moon in Pisces. That's empathy. And Sun in Leo. And Venus in Aries. Someone may have walked away from a situation that they felt like was unsavory or deceptive, or there was too many secrets, or there was too much intrigue, or it just didn't make sense. It was too... Others of you, someone's going on a vision quest here. I don't know. But there could be someone here that's like, this is very confusing. Let me clarify this Three of Swords reverse on your mind. Venus and Taurus. It's interesting. That makes me think of Saturn in Taurus, you know, because Venus is the antidote to Saturn. And then we have Mars in Aquarius and Mars in Taurus. It's hard to figure out what's going on here. Some of you feel like someone's real defensive, or they're hard to get through. This is really weird. Let's I gotta keep it moving, you guys. What is this person feeling towards Cancer? Person on Cancer's mind. I'm gonna have to get my energy levels up somehow. I have like been going so slow on the channel this week. It's been a lot going on. I wish I would have. I wish you would have. So somebody over here is having regrets about decisions that have been made, miscalculations, rash decisions, or just things that they wish had gone down differently. They're having some regrets about how things have happened, is what I'm seeing. This is weird. What else? You bring me into my feels. Somebody's definitely been brought into their feelings, but it's like they've cut off from their feelings just the same. Some of them feel like they're doing that because as far as they're concerned, they see you as really detached and boundaries. So they feel like they're just mirroring you. Let me see. Trying to work up the courage to talk to you. I want to open up. Someone here apparently wants to open up or get dialogue going with you. Addiction issues. Okay, someone here could be struggling with something. And that doesn't always have to mean like a straight up, you know, textbook like addiction. This can be any kind of struggle, any kind of issue. You know, it can be physical issues, mental health issues, other things that this person has struggled with. Some of them have done things or said things that they wish they had done differently because they were struggling with something. I don't know. What is this? Long distance. Some of you are dealing with a long distance situation. Impulsive and inconsistent. And either this person's been really impulsive and inconsistent with you, or they feel like you've been that with them, but they regret it. They have some sort of behavior that they maybe regret. I don't know. And mixed signals. There we go. So confirmation to those of you dealing with a situation where there's been a lot of mixed signals. All right, let me clarify your feelings. You've got so much Andrew WK like vibes. And if you guys don't know who that is, just like Google Andrew WK party hard, or I think that's what it's called. Let's get the party started. It's time to party hard. You've got all this like, you're like all wound up and looking for a good time. Like, I don't know, it's weird. And that's not going to be for all of you, but I definitely see you're facing some difficult choices, or you have a strong attraction. You want to get something started, or you want to get to the bottom of something, or talk with someone that you feel kind of drawn towards, compelled towards. Sorry, you guys, I'm trying to straighten out your cards. What is Cancer feeling in this situation? What's Cancer feeling towards the person on their mind? This is way too many cards. I gotta like simplify these reads, you guys. What do we have? We have I feel torn. Yeah, I can see that. So you feel torn in this situation. I definitely see that you feel like some kind of soft spot for someone here. Travel, movement, visitation. So for those of you, like this is for, apparently I'm talking to some Cancers that there's long distance between you and somebody. You could want to go visit this person or go see them, or you want them to come see you. I want to hang out with you in real life, just flew out. What else are you feeling towards this person? I love your mind. So you really like the way this person thinks, apparently. Age difference. Okay. Some of you, there's an age difference between you and someone. It's not going to be for all of you. There could be also cultural differences or background differences as well, if it's not like, you know, biological like age differences. Too good to be true, hard to believe. And root chakra. So definitely focus on safety, security, safety, making sure that you're safe, making sure somebody else is safe. Like there's definitely a concern with safety and security here. Let me clarify this person's next move towards you. You melt me. So this person's kind of all over the place. And you inspire me. Wow, somebody here is inspired by you and they're melted by you. And then we have, you are the perfect drug. So we have some Trident Resonator to be, all right. The crown chakra. So this person's trying to tune into their intuition and get more in touch with like, if there's a lack of communication here, now this person in their next move, they're trying to like tune into what's going on. Yeah, they're still into you. I'm so attracted to you. All right. What are you feeling towards this person in your next mood? Heart chakra. So your heart's pretty open here. You make me question everything just blew out. Let's clarify your next mood. Self-esteem, self-worth issues. Either you feel like this person has like their self-confidence their lack of self-confidence has gotten in the way, or you're questioning your self-worth, or you're something. The way that somebody has behaved here has made you question your self-worth. I thought it was interesting that we had Saturn and Taurus clarifying the Empress between you and this person. Something's in the way. So some of you are trying to figure out what the hell is in the way here. Others of you know what's in the way and you want to talk about it. I don't know. Let's see what's going on here. Let's get you some romance, angels, Cancer. You guys how I'm starting to get tired already. I need to like get my energy levels up. I can't be having my like readings be like low quality because I'm out of it. All right. What does Cancer need to hear? Messages for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Stellium. True love. This is a romance of a lifetime. Some of you have a whole love story in your head about this connection. A whole entire love story. Like if somebody ever asks you, like, how did you guys meet? It's like, it reads like a novel as far as you're concerned. There's something like mythological about it for you. Let's get you one more. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner spirit of youthful fun to shine. That's very 5th house. And the Scorpio season is Cancer risings, 5th house of fun. You know, some of you are like, you're really wanting to just like, you want to have fun, you know, you want to wear your heart on your sleeve. It's also a very competitive house as well. So some of you are just really geared towards romance, towards fun. And you're like, you know, you want to play. What else does Cancer need to hear? The 5th house is like epic romance too. It's like, it's also where we take risks. All right, you love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Okay. Yeah, so good. Have boundaries. You know, don't go above and beyond. Have boundaries. But also, it's like, you know what's interesting about your energy is I'm seeing you like you're really wanting to like wear your heart on your sleeve, be true to yourself. But at the same time, you're not like a sucker. You know, you're not gonna be anybody's like anybody's sucker, basically. You know what you want, you know what you don't want. Let's get some messages for this person. We have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So someone here, this could be someone that you have some sort of history with. They could want to repair things, or this is very confusing. What else do we have here for this person? We have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Someone here could be on retreat, or they need to retreat, or they've receded into the background, or they've stopped communicating. And worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So somebody here may have retreated, or there's something about timing going on here. Let's see what's going on between you. We have romantic feelings, or feelings real and worth exploring. Wedding. This situation involves marriage. So somebody could be involved here, or someone's feelings are more serious about them than they realize. But someone could also be involved here, or committed elsewhere, whether on paper, in real life, you know, or they're spiritually married to someone else. Like, I don't know. Let's get one more. I just saw stay optimistic about your love life. Let's get one more. passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So there, some of you, there's been something, for some of you, this has been a very complicated situation. It's like, it's been, in some cases, it's almost like dramatic, I'm hearing. Like there's been some dramatics here for some of you. Others of you, this is passion in a good way. I don't know. Maybe for some of you, it's as simple as maybe you and someone want to take things to the next level. Others of you, there's something more complex here. It's there's a lot going on here. There may have been someone that is involved, and maybe someone was like, I don't care, like I have feelings, and that may have put somebody in a pickle. It's not going to be this for all of you, of course. These are general readings, so I'm going to get a lot of messages for a lot of different people. It's going to be different for all of you. But this was pretty interesting. So your 5th and 11th house axis, this is where you're having the eclipse. So your 11th house is where your the full moon portion of this eclipse is going to happen, and that corresponds with friends. It also corresponds with exes, so there may be a cycle closing out. Full moons are about closure. It's about release. It's about letting go. There may be a cycle in a social situation, groups, or some sort of dream, future happiness goal or whatever that you're releasing that no longer works for you, or it's a friendship, or it's a social situation or group that no longer works for you, or an ex, some sort of cycle or pattern that's been going on between you and someone that you've previously dated. I don't know. It's going to be different for all of you, but yeah, pretty interesting, especially considering you guys are dealing with a pretty complex Mars retrograde in your 12th. So this stirs up a lot of buried stuff, stuff that we thought we were over, things that we buried, ways that we sabotage ourselves, ways that we get in our own way, illusions and delusions and rainbows that we chase, chasing our own tail, just ways that we get in our own way, essentially, shadow boxing and the like. It can even trigger like old traumas, wounds. So there's something here that is going to be released. Everyone's going to experience that, when Mars goes backwards. It's like we've all got to let something go. There's something that we can't continue onward because we have to get congruent with our happy ending. So there's whatever this is for you. Not only is it, happening in your 12th house, but we have Jupiter backtracking into your 9th. So there could be something that causes you to just get perspective on maybe some deep wounds or issues that you've buried, past things, past traumas, things that you've buried even from yourself, secret desires, secret yearnings, psychological health issues and things like that. Like there's going to be something that gives you pause for thought and, maybe brings up a learning curve for you. As far as the cards go, it's like, these are general. But yeah, as far as the astrology transit talk goes, I mean, that's for the rising sign of Cancer. I mean, that stuff should be pretty, pretty dead on. So anyways, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you guys got something out of this. I love you guys huge. Have a beautiful rest of the week. I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks for hanging out with me. You guys are awesome. Love you. Deuces.